Tony, let me ask you a question. Do you think that Archie Manning is going to be better than Peyton Manning?
No.
No. Can you give me more than no? This is supposed to be a cold open.
Well, we think he'd be better than Cooper Manning, who didn't even do anything.
All right. We got to calm down. Cooper Manning played for the Aints. We're not going to go after an old guy.
Hey, we went after Jerry Jones.
Okay, that's fair. Let's get into it. You want to talk about sports?
Yes, I want to talk about sports.
You want to get a real job? You want to talk about sports?
Sports.
Sports?
Sports.
Sports?
Sports.
All right, sports it is.
Welcome to Tony's Upset. I'm your host, Tony Chinelli, with my co-host, Gianni Chinelli. How are you, Gianni?
I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself?
I am great.
Awesome. Glad to hear it. Tony, what are we going to be talking about today?
We're a couple weeks away from the college football season starting off, and I'm going to be giving some of my predictions.
Well, I, for one, am so excited about the college football season.
Me too.
I went to a university at UNC Wilmington that does not have a college football team. And that was the only thing about going to UNCW that I hated. I adore college football. Tony?
Well, I adore college football too, and you're saying I love my college, Full Sail University, but we didn't have any sports. The only sport we had was esports.
Esports count. You can play college football games on there, right? I mean,
Yeah, but
hey.
you can't watch a game. Like, go actual sit down.
Yeah, that's
And
fair. On the bright side, we do have season tickets to the NC State game
yes,
this year.
and I'm going to the first game against East Carolina, and I am excited.
Do you think they're going to be better than Eastern Carolina?
Well, East Carolina, they have an okay football team, but I'm mostly excited because apparently last year the game ended because NC State and East Carolina played in a bowl game, which had 5 brawls in that game.
5 brawls?
Yes.
Sheesh. That's going to be a heated game.
Yes, and this game this year at NC State, and we've been to some NC State games, they get those fans.
I'll tell you, the culture of going to an NC State game is amazing. I love going to an NC State game. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We are here to talk about college football just in general. Who do you think is going to be good this year, Tony?
Well, Texas is the number 1 team in college football this year in the preseason. They have Archie Manning.
Yeah.
Who, if you know the Mannings, but he has to prove himself.
Yeah, he's young.
He is young.
But you think there's a lot of potential there.
I do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see him play. I think he'll be good for Texas. I think Texas will be good, like you said. Who else do you think is going to be good this year?
Penn State.
Penn State, really?
Yeah.
Back on top of Penn State.
Yes.
Why?
Some people think that they have a good quarterback.
Okay.
In True Hour. They're saying that if
What's his name?
True Hour.
Okay.
If Archie, there's some reports that just Archie Manning is draftable this year.
Okay.
And if he does decide he'll be the number 1 pick, Archie Manning.
Okay.
But some people say 2 Hour is right behind him, could be the second. And a lot of next year could be a heavy quarterback class.
Do you think it would be a little too early for Archie Manning to enter the draft after this year? Or, if he lights up the league this year, then yeah, sure, he can go to the NFL.
Well, if he wins, I'm going to fall it back when I was listening to Colin Coward, and he was talking about a story, like, some people think he's a Heisman finalist, going to win. They said if he wins the Heisman and wins the national championship, and a lot of people, there was a story that he might go back to college next year. He's not leaving, but if he does win the Heisman or win the national championship, he's not going back to college.
Well, why bother going back to college at that point? I mean, you got to leave on top. And if you're a Heisman, you should go to the league.
Yeah.
I agree. That makes sense. And then Penn State, you said that guy's good too, right?
Yes.
Now, you also told me Penn State set up their schedule in a special way. Explain that to me.
They have an easy schedule in the beginning of the season.
Do you think that's good for building momentum?
No.
Why? Do you think you're like giving yourself false hope?
Well, look at NC State. NC State always opens up the season against cupcakes.
You think ECU's a cupcake? Not this year.
Well, not the.
But usually they
but
do.
yes, like the play Foreman
Yeah.
or Louisiana Tech, and sometimes they lose those teams.
That's fair. It's funny because sometimes I don't really say anything about it. Sometimes I'll throw Tony a very leading question, expecting him to agree with me, and he'll say no, and I'm like, what? Huh? And this was a good example of that. Yeah, that makes good sense. I agree with you. Okay. What else are your college football opinions?
I like Georgia, too.
You like Georgia?
They have a good quarterback in kind of Stockton.
Yeah.
They did lose Carson Beck, but
Yeah.
he was, I didn't like really Beck. You know, Ohio State.
Yeah.
You gotta count them.
They were the national champions.
Yes, they were the national championship. Speaking of Ohio State and Texas, it is a huge game. The first game of the season. The first weekend, it's Texas versus Ohio State. And it's a rematch of last year's semifinals. Actually, it was semifinal game.
Who do you think was the most fun to watch in college football at quarterback that you've seen on TV? Like when you're watching a college football game, who did you have the most fun watching at quarterback? I'm going to say Cam Newton or RG3. Because Cam Newton used to just be like a bulldozer.
I got a couple, there's one that I think he's in the league, but he's not a starter. He's a backup. I really liked Stenson Bennett. He was a two-time college football national championship.
Okay.
At Georgia, he was an underdog.
Yeah.
I like this underdog role.
Okay.
Kind of like me. Like an underdog in the sports world.
Yeah, I love it. Who else? You were a huge Kellen Moore fan.
I am a huge Kellen Moore.
Oh, we forgot to complain about that. Dude, I really think Jerry Jones should have given Kellen Moore the job.
Yes, yes.
No, Kellen Moore. I mean, he had known that team. He'd been there for years. He coached under, what's his name? The coach for the Dallas Cowboys for years.
Mike McCarthy.
Garrett.
Garrett and Mike McCarthy.
But he knew the organization.
He did.
Is he a head coach now?
Yes, he's a head coach at the New Orleans Saints. And I think actually the Saints can compete this year.
Dude, I'd love to see Kellen Moore just become like an elite level coach.
Me too.
I think he was undersized for the league. It made sense he didn't really do well. But apparently he was a smart guy. Tony loves Boise State. I don't know if y'all are aware of that. Tony loves him some Boise State. He hates the kickers from Boise State, but he loves him some Boise State.
I love some Boise State.
So Kellen Moore, Stetson Bennett, anyone else?
Tim Tebow. Russell Wilson. Patrick Mahomes.
Any non-quarterbacks you loved watching play?
Ashton Jeanty.
Yeah. Where's he now?
Las Vegas. First round pick. He is out of Las Vegas.
Was he the running back from Boise State?
Yes. Heisman finalist.
Why do I feel like there's another guy, like a Gianni?
Gianni. He was a Super Bowl champion.
Did he go to Boise State?
Yeah. Gianni.
He was a Super Bowl champion?
Yeah.
Who did he play for?
He was part of the Philadelphia Eagles. Or was it Tampa Bay? It was
interesting. I swear, I'm like a baby that doesn't have object permanence. I will literally forget everything in the sports world if I'm not paying attention to it. If I'm not watching sports at the very second, I don't know anything. I could ask you who the coach of the Jets is. Actually, I don't know who the coach of the Jets is anymore.
Aaron Glenn, first season.
Oh. How do you feel about that?
I like him. We drafted him 30 years ago. They think that he's a smart.
Okay.
And I like that he actually wanted to come back and maybe build something.
Oh,
and
cool.
He got rid of Aaron Rodgers.
That's always a win for me. I didn't mind Robert Saleh, though.
Yeah.
I thought he was cool. But, okay. Any other college football opinions you got for me?
My final four. Actually, no, I'm going to give you my...
Top four?
My top four, who I think is going to be in a semifinal. I'll say Texas, Georgia, Penn State, Alabama. And I believe Alabama will have a bounce back. Yeah.
Yeah. How about other teams like, your LSU's?
Well, now that they made it a 12-team playoffs.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think UNC could be a sleeper this year.
Yeah.
With Bill Belichick.
They've put together a decent...
And they have a decent... They don't have a great schedule.
Is this his first season as a coach, Bill Belichick?
Yes.
I feel like that's either going to be, like, amazing, or it's going to be an absolute train wreck. I'm not sure which one.
It's either going to be amazing.
I don't know. Belichick kind of gives the vibe, because you see this a lot in soccer. he gives the vibe of one of those coaches that like may struggle to connect with younger players, you know? Because it used to be like guys would be like really, really dedicated to their team. And they still are, but like, you know, you got guys like Kyler Murray that will like play Call of Duty to like 3 a.m. And like, that's just part of coaching. It's like, yeah, but he's your star player. He's not going out and causing trouble. Let him play his video games. You know, like how is Bill Belichick going to deal with like, Coach, my girlfriend broke up with me. Like, how's he going to deal with that? Like,
I think that he'll be deal with that finally, but it's the NIL, I think.
Oh, yeah.
The name, image. If you guys don't know, name, image, and likeness.
Yeah, we can talk about NIL. That's a whole nother podcast. I've got a lot of opinions.
Me
on
too.
it. Not all negative. Actually, quite a few positive.
Okay.
But we'll talk about it. Tony, we're going to probably end it there today, huh?
Okay, yeah.
Well, it was a pleasure as always. Thank you everyone for listening to Tony's Upset, a sports podcast brought to you by Autism and Brotherhood. Goodbye, all.